Sanatorium, Nico Kelly. I'm gonna call the prison.
Julie, wait, all right? Let's just not do anything for a minute. Let's think this out.
Charlie, what is there to think about?
Well, look, if Creed really did send these, then this could be some kind of game, or it could be a trap.
Or it could be a warning. I have got to know if Nico is alive. I just have to know.
You memorize the number? Here, give it.
I'm gonna call no matter what you do.
Yes, this is Dr. Martin from Pine Valley Hospital. Could you put me through to the warden, please?
Hello? Yes, this is she. No, I would not be interested. Thank you. And exploited enough to last a lifetime. No, darling, no, no! Oh, darling, it's all right. It really is. It's all right. It's just now that the carpet's going to smell like apple juice, which is fine. Except it can ruin your whole day. Especially when 10 other things have already happened. Who is it?
Jeremy!
What is it?
It's a visit. Are you all right? Thank you. Oh.
You should see him on scout these days. Our new groundkeeper, Turney. He was in rodeo when he was younger. He says Bobby's a natural.
For rodeo, Father? No. Don't encourage that.
No, of course not. But he could sweep the whole show circuit. Beds of blue ribbons.
Well, I don't think there are going to be a whole lot of horseshoes in Algorta.
Matt here?
No. Why?
We can speak freely.
I thought we were speaking freely, Father.
This came in the mail for you.
Oh, Cliff's lawyer. Well, I suppose you already knew that. Oh, my. I signed these papers, and I may never see Cliff or Bobby again.
Patton here. Dr. Martin.
Yes, there's a matter that I'd like to talk with you about. It concerns a health problem that's come up here at Pine Valley Hospital.
Of course, I'm very interested. Please go on.
Well, it's a very sensitive subject. It'd probably be better if I could stop by and we could talk a little more privately. Anytime this morning.
Well, today I'm heavily scheduled. I have a staff meeting at 4.
Well, this is very urgent. And it's also off the record.
All right. Come in as soon as you can. I'll leave a pass at the gate for you.
Great. I'll be bringing a colleague with me. All right. We're leaving right now. Thank you.
I can't believe you just did that.
Yeah, pulled it off, huh?
But why?
Julie, do you think you would have gotten anywhere with a switchboard operator? Do you think they would have given you any information over the phone? It's a prison. They don't have to tell you anything.
No, I just meant, why did you do that for me?
Because you wanted it done.
I just hope it's not too late.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, he needed his nap. So do I.
I just wanted to give you a set of the tempo sessions.
Thank you. I am sorry if I seemed unenthusiastic or...
Seemed? No. You were.
this really me?
Yeah. It's also the way I see you.
I look so vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. But smart. Vulnerable and smart. It's a good, safe combination. It's probably what I responded to in you. Vulnerability. And I suppose you were right of accusing me of seeing myself as a knight going out, rescuing women.
Is this peace offering?
Oh, no, I would have given you the prince anyway, but yes, I was out of line about Jackson Montgomery.
Oh, I'm glad we agree on that.
But I do care about you and Timothy.
But that does not give you the right, Jeremy.
Which is why I stopped by to talk about it, and I think I just did, right? Finances are none of my business. I was thinking about your vulnerability, and I forgot that you're smart.
Excuse me.
Hiya, pal.
Hi. Come on in.
Jeremy, hi.
Hi.
What you got? Oh, I know. Those are the tempo shots. Let me see. Oh, Jeremy, they're gorgeous.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
This is my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just stopped by to give you this and the other thing, which I have. Donna, I need to talk to you in a couple of days. I'm looking for a good stylist for a very important fashion show.
Okay.
Can you help me?
Sure, let me think about it. Call me.
All right, I'll do that. Thank you.
Jeremy,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. For the prince and the other thing.
Well, I am dying to know what this other thing is.
It was an apology. Jeremy made some very protective male remarks about Jackson handling my finances.
And he apologized for that.
Yeah, well, I was very angry.
Well, isn't that nice?
What's nice, that he apologized?
Come on. Something going on between you two guys got nothing to do with apologies.
Donna, it was about my judgment and my independence.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, of course it was. But if you weren't so strong and self-sufficient, I would swear what was going on here was chemistry. Oh, my.
Now, you don't have to keep your feelings in. Not with me, you don't.
Father, I can handle this.
Mind if I look through those?
It's nothing personal. There's nothing more impersonal than divorce papers.
Just a second here. Yeah. You going to sign this?
I don't know what else I can do. I mean, in a custody suit, who wins, who loses? Bobby's been through enough, and I don't have enough self-righteous confidence to be able to say, like Cliff does, that I know what is right for everyone.
Darling, for what it's worth, I suggest that you do what's right for you, and at least you know what that is. All right, listen. We'll be very subtle at first. We'll just rattle his cage. Remember Judge Garvey?
Yeah.
See, he can have a word with the judge that's on this case. They're both in domestic court.
Well, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
Well, you have to keep your options open. Just let Cliff know that he's not going to take Bobby out of the country without a fight.
Well, I'm going to have to handle this myself. With Matt.
See, these are things that I'm useful for. I'm sorry to say that Matt isn't. Well, don't shut me out, please. You and Bobby are about all I have left. I lost a wife and a son in the same year. Please, don't let me lose a daughter.
Well, you haven't lost a daughter. You gained a son, Dad.
I'm trying to help my daughter.
Good. If it's help you're giving her, if it's pressure, forget it.
How dare you?
I can dare anything I want. This is my home, and this is my wife.
Mm-hmm. Well, until that is resolved, she's also Cliff's wife.
This is the divorce settlement.
Yeah, and what are you selling?
Well, I suppose you'd have her just sign it. That's right, just Get rid of Cliff and Bobby with a stroke of the pen.
Hey, look, I got news for you, Pop. It's not what I want, it's not what you want, it's what Nina wants.
Well, I can get what Nina wants, and that's Bobby. You know anybody on the bench? Any good lawyers come to mind?
Look, Don Maxwell is a great lawyer.
I never heard of him.
That's fine. You haven't heard of him. He's not a good lawyer. Listen, I can take care of my wife's needs, legal and otherwise.
Sure.
We work things out.
Very, very macho. While you're standing around brag and beating your chest, Nina has to act very quickly.
Nina?
We were having a perfectly reasonable conversation till you bulldozed your way in here.
Into my own house.
You have the sensitivity of a pit bull.
Shut up.
What?
I said shut up. She hasn't signed it.
Jeremy apologized. I accepted, not terribly graciously, but I did.
I don't know. You could have cut the forgiveness with a knife.
What does that mean?
Maybe you didn't notice how he acted, or maybe he didn't notice how you were acting.
Now, what does that mean? Are you thinking I let him on?
Keep your shirt on. It was more like both of you. It was an attitude. All right. Maybe nothing happened. Maybe it's just me being romantic.
Donna, are you running a fever?
Stop it.
The last thing I need is romance, and the very last man I'd get it from is
You
Jeremy.
really believe that,
Yes, I
don't
do.
you? Get smart. Look at the guy. He's intelligent. He's talented. He's way cute.
I can see that. I saw all that. But I destroyed what we had.
Like I said, you could feel the forgiveness in this room.
Jeremy and I had our chance.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, see, about this whole thing being so romantic. It's like you came full circle, like you're starting over. He was your first love. Hey. Was it something I said?
I'm leaving.
What?
No, actually, I am. I'm going away. Just overnight, though, out to Lois Harrison's. She went through nursing school with me. She's out on her own, 2-year-old daughter, and she's been after me to visit.
Boy, either he's crazy about you or the camera is, or both.
Donna, okay, no more.
No more, okay.
Thank you. Besides, he's involved with Silver Cane, and I am involved in creating a life with Timothy. Oh, I always knew we'd have a second chance.
I tried to deny it. But I knew.
Oh, poor Silver. How are you going to tell her?
So what you gonna do with these pictures?
I think I'll put them away. I don't want her staring at me.
That's good. And then when you're old and gray, you can take them out again and see what you missed.
This is another reporter. I am changing my phone number. Hello?
Yeah, that ain't too long, did it?
Oh.
What was that?
It was the answering machine at the Framers. I'll call back when there's someone there. So,
All right.
how did Natalie like her present?
It was not a present, but she was pleased. She was pleased. Asserting your independence is very important for Natalie right now, and I just don't want her to think that she's alone.
And how is Timothy?
Not in the best mood, thank you. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. It was hard to keep from calling you there, so you rushed back here and I could...
So, you're Dr. Martin and your colleague. Are you a nurse or are you a doctor too? They're starting them very young these days.
We came by because somebody's life might be at stake here.
Have they been searched?
Yes, at the front gate. Look, we have a very good reason for being here, sir.
Do you have a very good reason for fraud and impersonation? There are laws against things like that, particularly in a prison.
Well, I didn't think we could trust anybody else with what we had to say. That's why I used my grandfather's name.
Without his knowledge, of course.
Please, sir, would you please listen to what we have to say?
All right, I'll give you 2 minutes to prove to me why I shouldn't have you thrown in jail.
Here's a major advance in laxative science.
Hammond, you can stand outside. Let me see your driver's license. All right, Mr. Brent, your 2 minutes are ticking away.
That Nico is Nico Kelly. He's in prison here. Is he dead?
No, of course not, and I'd know.
Well, then we think there's some kind of indirect threat from another prisoner here. His uncle, Creed Kelly.
Why would he include outsiders in some sort of a blood feud?
Because Creed likes to twist the knife. And he's not including outsiders. He attacked me and my mother. That's why he's in here.
Look, Miss,
Chandler. Julie Chandler.
Yes, of course, Miss Chandler. There are some hard cases here. Now, from what I've seen of him, Kelly's not one of them. He's taking all the optional courses. He's taking counseling. He's working hard. He gets along with everybody.
But he does not get along with his nephew, Nico. Nico is the one who saved me from Creed when Creed tried to rape me.
Yes, I remember reading his file. Look, I can understand you being frightened of Creed, but he can't possibly hurt you as long as he's safe behind these walls. I know what's going on here. Somebody has to, and it's my job.
Yes, but Creed has people outside of this prison working for him.
Yes, that's how Nico had his probation taken away.
Now you're saying that the nephew is innocent. I suppose you want me to retry this case personally. Look, you're wasting my time and yours. I have to accept the verdicts of the courts that send people here.
Well, guilty or not, Creed did threaten Nico.
Nico's life could be in danger. Look, there's no reason why you can't just check it out. You could call the florist. If there's any connection between Creed...
If? You admit that there's an if? All right.
Librarian's privilege. You read the sexy books first?
Oh, it's poetry, actually.
Yeah, right, poetry.
Oh, I read a lot of it in here. Very comforting. You know, I came across a poem I hadn't read since high school the other day. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul.
You got no soul, Creed.
You looking for your buddy, Ross? You know, I think the three of us should form a little reading group. We could tackle all the classics, starting with Crime and Punishment.
Once a scammer, always a scam. But I gotta admit, though, Librarian is the best scam inside.
Virtue is its own reward. Besides, I'm probably the best read guy in this prison.
I don't know about that. Chandler's read a few books.
Ah, but he's a discipline problem. Can't accept responsibility, you know. Listen, what can I do for you? Would you like a mystery, maybe? Science fiction?
You can get off my back. That's one thing you can do for me.
You want a book? Or are you here to hassle me? Because if you're here to hassle me, I call the guard, and then you become a discipline problem, too.
We gotta talk, all right?
Well, what's the rush?
Oh, yeah, but you wanted to rush me before you got me in here, right?
Of
But we're neighbors now.
What do you want?
I want to make up for my transgressions.
What is it gonna take for you to lay off Julie? Because whatever it takes, I'll do. And if it means killing you, fine.
Did Father say he would be home for dinner?
I'm assuming. Why don't you stay? Why don't you stay?
No, I can't, Myra. I'm just not up to it. I think I will write him a note, though. And he and Matt were talking about the divorce and Bobby and everything, and I walked out on him, so I'm just not up for that kind of stuff right now.
You have a lot to be anxious about, I know that.
I'm pregnant.
Oh, lovely. How lovely. Oh.
Oh, Myra.
Great-grandchild. Oh, how lovely. Matt must be so excited.
Matt doesn't know about it. See, it wasn't really planned.
You're happy about it, aren't you?
Myra, I don't know if it's Matt's baby. It could be Cliff's.
You're not thinking... Honey, you wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. I didn't. I have to know, though. I have to know whose baby it is because I want this marriage to Matt to work. Oh. And if Cliff is the father, I don't...
No, you listen to me. What you need to think about right now is that baby. That's all you need to have in your mind right now, the joy of bringing a new life into the world.
So there are no receipts that would have any names. All right, thank you. The flowers were bought by someone, a young woman. Sales clerk remembers her well. A redhead, 5'4".
That's Gina. She must be out on bail. See, now that proves that Nico was set up. She does Creed's dirty work for him. She's the one who set Nico up with the drugs.
That's quite a web to spin out of a few details.
But, sir, this is serious. Look, there's been a threat, and I don't know why she would want to do this to Julie.
Well, if it is this woman, perhaps she has some sort of a grudge against Nico Kelly. I mean, she's not satisfied that he's in prison.
Yeah, but why Julie?
You did testify on his behalf? Look, I wouldn't take that threat too seriously. If it is a threat, it's probably just someone's morbid imagination. Now, if it's her, she cannot conduct any kind of a vendetta inside this prison. It's a closed society, and I'm afraid it's closed to you.
But Creed swore that he'd get Nico.
And me.
I believe you. I believe that this happened to you. That is the only reason that I haven't called the authorities on you, too. Now, look, Creed Kelly's in this institution for several years to come, at least until his rehabilitation runs its course. This prison is run for the prisoners, not by them. And you, Miss Chandler, are safe.
I'm not worried about me right now. I'm worried about Nico.
He's safe. The guards can handle any animosity that comes up among the prisoners. Look, just remember that these guys here, no matter that they're not the type you'd like to take home for supper, they have their civil rights. You come to me with evidence like this, and all you're doing is slandering the guy, that's all. And I could do without your stunts. I think you'd better go.
Thank you for your time.
Watch out for Nico. Please.
You're imagining things, Nico.
You don't have the guts to say it to my face, huh? But you're sending out all kinds of vibes. All right, all right. So you proved you have some power now because you framed me on a drug charge. I'm impressed. What else you got planned for me here?
Well, even if I did have something planned, I could tell you about it. You still wouldn't get it.
Try me.
Nico, I taught you everything you know.
But I didn't teach you everything I know.
The truth is, kid, and I'm telling you this for your own good, you don't have the brain.
Lay off her.
I forgave you and Julie for everything you did to me, for destroying all my well-built plans. Now, why can't you forgive me?
You destroyed yourself.
Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass.
You make me sick, all right? What do you want me? Is that what you want, huh? Because if you do, if it's war, you better watch your back.
You're soft. You went soft on Julie Chan.
Sometimes you do things you didn't know you could do for the right person. You touch her, and neither of us knows what to expect.
You're okay? What's the matter? Yeah, isn't it nice to get away from everything in Pine Valley? It's beautiful up here, too. Well, you'll see that in the morning. I wish we'd started just a little bit earlier. Oh, are you tired, Sweet Pea? You tired? How about we turn on some music?
Could produce several inches of snow before morning. Temperatures in the mountains are dipping towards 0 and below tonight, and there are reports of isolated snow squalls. Parts of the interstate are still confined to 2 lanes after yesterday's storm, and snow chains are advised by the Highway Patrol. We'll keep you updated on the latest forecasts.
Yeah, see, wasn't Mommy smart to stay off the interstate? This road is going to take us right to Lois's.
Nothing I like better than...
Just don't you let this overwhelm you, that's all.
Oh, thanks, Myra. Mom? Oh, boy, was I missing you, huh? Hey, what kind of hug is that, huh? I want a tighter one. Tighter.
Hey. Why are you so sad?
Oh, I wasn't sad. I was thinking about you when you were a little baby and how beautiful you were. And I just got a little teary. Oh, sweetie.
What a wonderful surprise.
Well, welcome home, Father. I am sorry for walking out on you like that.
Well, it would have been fine if we'd been able to talk together.
That's what... This isn't the time to get into it either. Let's just be together now.
I agree.
I think maybe it's time for Bobby to get ready. Jasper can drive him over to Cliff's, okay? Okay?
Thanks, Myra.
We don't want your father to worry.
No, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Bye, Grandpa.
Goodbye. Myra, why don't you call Cliff, tell him that Bobby's going to spend the night here, then Sloan can drive him to school tomorrow. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I don't think it's that simple,
It's not that simple, Father.
Well, we haven't spent any time together.
We are not going to rock the boat. We're going to keep with the schedule, okay?
Right. Right? Right. That's fine.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Now, you wouldn't let him go without a fight. You're not giving up, are you?
Father, I'm just trying to be agreeable with Cliff so he'll be fair with me.
Fair? Fair? You call what he's doing being fair? Pushing you out of his life after all the love you've lavished on that boy?
Father, I love Bobby so much, I cannot put him in the middle of a custody fight.
Well, what is your alternative then? What are you going to do? You're going to give him up? No, you don't want to do that. Nina, you just say the word, I will tie Cliff up in so much red tape, that boy will have finished high school before he even gets to Algorda.
I put all the books for the study course here on a shelf, and the microfilm project with the bibliography is coming along really nicely.
It's very nice, Kelly. Any problems?
Well, if I could say something, sir.
Well, you're certainly welcome to speak freely to me. I'd appreciate it if you would.
I'm a little concerned about the illiterate inmates. You know, I just think that the library should have some sort of program for them.
Do you think you could get volunteers for that?
Well, everybody likes to know a little more than the next guy. And I'm sure that some of the prisoners would even like to become teachers.
Well, I'll think about it. Do you see much of your nephew?
Oh, he spends most of the time avoiding me.
How do you feel about that?
Well, he is family. I know he bears a grudge toward me, and
Well, I don't like that, but he's just not ready to let it go. Not yet, anyway.
You know, I heard something very disturbing today about you, Kelly. I heard that you had it in for Nico.
No, sir. No, it's the other way around, just like I said. Well, as you know, Warden, when you land in here, you got to blame somebody, and Nico, well, he blames me. All right, I know I wasn't a sterling example, but hey, that's all behind me now.
That's a good attitude. Remember, you're being watched.
Oh, sir, was that Nico that you heard this from?
And if it was?
Well, I'm not going to punch him out or anything like that. It's just that it doesn't seem like him.
Let's just say that, well, I have my sources. Listen, I won't tolerate grudges. If you've got a problem, see someone on staff. If you want to see me, I'm accessible.
I appreciate that, sir.
You've made a good start here. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you. Softer than I thought, Nico.
Yes. I guess fraud makes me a little hungry, huh?
I don't feel like eating.
Julie, come on, relax. Nico is alive.
Well, I would just like to know that he's safe.
The warden is going to keep an eye out for any more trouble. Come on.
Do you think so?
Yes, of course he will.
It was, pretty impressive, you getting through to them.
What, you sound surprised. You know, Nico's not the only person that can con people.
Well, thank you for doing that for him.
I did it for you. He just got lucky.
I know that I have no right to ask you to help me the way you helped me today. That's why I didn't ask. It's not your problem.
Julie, you are my problem. I just want you to be happy. I care about anything that you care about. And there are fringe benefits.
You really trust me, don't you?
You trust me, don't you?
Yes, I do. And I love you.
I must away today before the night comes.
Where's that from?
That's from that scene, you know, before he leaves for the reception. Make it no wonder, if you knew my business, you would intrigue me, rather go than stay.
It depends on what business.
The poli-sci paper on technology and its effects on third world cultures?
Well, I have to study Act 3 tonight.
You want me to prompt you? I got my lines down.
I hate you. It's so easy for you.
Fantastic, huh? Julie, what do you say?
No, you go ahead. I really don't feel like working on my paper. I'm not really ready to go through that right now. But call me later if you finish, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Bye. Can I take the sandwich?
He's safe. The guards can handle any of the animosity that springs up between the prisoners.
like the way you make me laugh. I like the funny things you do. You got a style that's all your own. I like the sprite in you. You make me want to smile. You know you make me sparkle too. You're such a kick to have around. I like the sprite in you.
Diet Sprite, the only one with Lyman. The unexpected twist that makes us different. Now with a lively new look.
I like the sprite in you.
Did you know that Oscar Mayer's succulent smoke-cooked ham is only 25 calories a slice? That should build your appetite. Just 25 calories a slice. Did you know that Oscar Mayer's tempting oven-roasted turkey is less than 25 calories a slice? So go ahead, call for an encore. Less than 25 calories a slice.
To see how a bathroom gets this shiny clean, you have to go back to the beginning. To new formula Lysol basin tub and tile cleaner. Lysol has the power to cut through dirt and soap scum, and it disinfects. Try new fresh scent Lysol. It's how the shiniest bathrooms get their start.
Around my house, it doesn't matter what I clean with. But Mommy says it's different in the real world. These ordinary cleaners just clean, but a Lysol cleaner cleans and disinfects.
Matt? Matt? I'm Bobby's mother. You can't just take him away. You can't just take him out of my life.
An agreement
like...
gives me sole custody. I can take him anywhere I want.
Well, we'll just have to see about that.
I am not doing this to hurt you, Nina. I'm doing this because I think it's the right move.
What if it's not? Cliff, I love him. He loves me. He needs me. Chinese.
What a nose. Not only is it cute, but I ought to take you hunting with me sometime.
Is there enough for two?
Oh, there's enough for breakfast tomorrow.
How are you so sure I was going to be here?
Well, it's kind of like this. Your father drives you crazy. I drive you wild. Some choice. Smell that shrimp? Oh, no fortune cookies till dessert, please.
Matt, I want to find out what's going to happen to me.
Hey, look. Nothing's going to happen to you, all right? And what you want to happen won't happen until you do something about it. From now on, it's your call.
Matt, I can't sign the settlement papers. It was fine when Cliff was going to have custody of him. Sole custody was fine when Bobby was still going to be in Pine Valley.
Well, any fight is going to be a messy one.
So is that okay with you?
Look, they're going to take what we had when you thought Cliff was dead, and they're going to make it into a locker room joke. I'm only telling you this because you're going to hear it a lot, and you're just going to have to turn your head and ignore it.
I know. And we've already experienced something like that. Bobby has two at school with his teachers when Cliff first got back from South America. I've got to fight.
I just want to go through it with you.
But you know, Bobby wanting to...
Bobby is just a child. And yes, he's been through a lot of emotional upheaval this year, but he's just a child. And I know that it scares him to not see Cliff, because he's afraid that he will never see him again. But he's just a little boy. And he doesn't always know what's best for him.
So we gotta fight, huh?
6439 Rosemore?
Yes, that's right.
We'll deliver it tomorrow.
By noon, please?
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
I hope your husband enjoys it.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So, thank you. You just sold a set of the California prints, framed.
You mean all four?
All four.
Ah! That's
This calls for a
wonderful.
celebration.
Well, everything about you is calls for celebration. That's what I like about you.
I think we can celebrate a pretty good week so far.
Oh, fine. Fine with me.
I'll buy you dinner at the chateau.
Oh, I like that.
And we can go dancing and drink too much champagne, and then you can bring me back here and make love to me.
Yeah. I think I could do that. I'll go change right now.
I'll lock up.
Oh, look in that folder. Tell me what you think of those contact sheets. I'd love your opinion. Be right back.
Okay. He's gonna forget about you, Natalie. I'll make sure that he does. Oh, thank God you're all right, Timothy. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to take deep, even breaths, and we're gonna relax, okay? Yeah, we're stuck out here. That's right, and there's snow coming down. You know what we need is to get the heat on, okay? And then we need to get back on the road, and everything's gonna be all right. You'll see. You'll see. Oh, come. There's nothing to worry about. Just have to go. Come on, please. Please start.
It's been a long, hard winter.
At Duval, for market openings, overseas economic reports, and the first business news every morning.